Well, hello there, guys and girls, ladies and lads, kings and queens. It's Diva Sawanya with Get Your Healthy Life. Get your healthy life. Are you getting your healthy life? I hope so. Are you getting outside? Are you getting some good old-fashioned ecotherapy? Are you getting plenty of water? Are you taking care of your body? You already know what I'm going to talk about. So that's basically my hello and intro to you. And today, we're going to get back to where initially when I started Get Your Healthy Life, we were talking about healthy eating habits and, of course, different affirmations and a way of life. This is a lifestyle. It's not Get Your Healthy Life. It's not just eating. Get Your Healthy Life is get your healthy life. That means taking your life by the reins. Taking control of where you're going, handling what you've been through and where you've been. And right now, I just wanted to say that I have a lot of changes happening right now for those that have been following with me. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. I see you. I hear you. I feel you. Manifestations right now and blessings are just happening because you're walking into it. But we're going to talk about that because today the subject at hand, we're still going to talk about food, okay? But we're going to talk about releasing yourself from mental bondage. Yeah, that. And it's something that we all deal with. I've taken the time to write down my thoughts and some things that I've researched, and I definitely am here to share it with you as usual. But I just want to tell you, I'm so excited. I'm sure you guys know the addition to Get Your Healthy Life is Turn Up Tips, and it's doing really well. Basically talking about cocktails at home to entertain your friends and family, just different drinking ideas. But Get Your Healthy Life is different eating ideas and how to operate in a healthy mental state. And so those are the two things that I love rolling out other than music. And it all is in personal development at the end of the day. Even the drinking. I mean, you want to have fun. You want to drink responsibly, but you want to have fun with it. If you're not having fun with it, it's boring. Right, guys? So, I mean, bear with me with some of the changes. I mean, right now I'm my own producer, my own director, my own editor. I do the sets. I got to do makeup. I got to do costume. I got to prep my food. It's a lot that goes into blogging and having a show. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. New cameras, new sets, new green screens, new lights. All of that is coming this week. And I'm just beyond, because I wouldn't have thought that something like that would happen so quickly the moment you step out there and you let yourself go. So don't ever let your fear of the unknown or what you don't have stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. Just be present and just do what you can, and things will start to manifest themselves and open doors. And if you have a team, however big or small, I have a team very small, and my business partner, Shalonda, she is amazing. And, she definitely is a very, very influential, strong part of making things happen. As far as the vision of our business and other things, we've got some surprises for you. I can't tell it all. I know I keep dropping little hints here and there, but as far as the shows, you already know. I just wanted to talk about that. So anyway, let's get into it. I've taken up too much time, but I just wanted to tell you I love you first of all. So I'm going to pick up my book and put on my little glasses. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad that I'm able to read with or without, and that I'm able to have assistance when I need it, because sometimes you don't have assistance. But first, let's get into it. If you want to get a pen and paper and write down some of these things that may be for you. Number one is don't live a lifestyle only to have no energy for the life you want to live. And what that means, basically, guys and girls, ladies and lads, kings and queens, is basically don't live a fake lifestyle. Those people that are mature and that are past 20 and 30 know what I'm talking about. If you're tired, if you're not already in your career, chances are you're not going to find a new one right now, unless it's something that's within you. And that's what I mean by that. Don't focus on something that is not edifying your spirit, and then you try to come home and do your little whatever. You want to start a hobby or a habit. Focus on what works for you. You know what I mean? Focus on what feeds your soul and your heart. We're in an age of Aquarius. We're in a different time frame now, so we don't have to do what we're told. Yeah, I said it. We don't have to do what we're told like that. We can do what we feel in our spirit. So don't live a lifestyle that takes all your energy, and then when you want to do what you want to do, you have no energy for it. Make sense? Okay. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit, guys and girls. I like to have the little music in the background just to keep it, you know, mellow, and it's not just so quiet, but I do want you to be able to hear what I'm saying. I don't want to have that kind of frequency where I'm fighting. Is that better? Okay, thank you. All right. Number 2 is make peace with your past. Make peace with your past. I speak from experience. That's why a lot of the times when I read things or write these things down, I share it with you. But wounds from your past just keep you in a certain place. You have to make peace and not blame yourself for the things that you've been through. When you go and cut your arm, then it turns into a scar. A scar is healing. You got through that tragedy. So make sure that you make peace with that, and don't blame yourself for maybe wrong turns that you've made or wrong decisions that you've made or the things that you've done. That doesn't define you. That's basically just a phase of life and a growing spurt, because you're on the other side of that. So if you've never experienced some of the traumas and tragedies that you've had in your life, you wouldn't be able to tell the story. Like myself, I wouldn't be able to sit here and share some of this advice with you. I'm not a scholar. I can't say what I'm saying is gospel, but I can speak from experience and what I've learned and what others have, you know, shared with me about how they have overcome some of their traumas and begin to heal. Yeah. So don't blame yourself for your past. Okay. Hear about this. If the past calls your phone, send them a voicemail, because they have nothing to say. Take that and chew on it, okay? Now, give yourself time to heal. And, well, I basically mentioned said that. I don't want to repeat that. Don't concern yourself with what others think about you. Okay? And that's important, guys, girls, ladies, and kings and queens. Don't concern yourself about what others say about you. You know, everyone wants to be liked or accepted or fit in. It is part of our nature. It's part of our nature to want to fit in. But, you know, pretending that you're someone that you're not, to be accepted, or to be, you know, in the circle so people will like you. You know what it's called? It's called people pleasing. Stop people pleasing. And a lot of people do it. Don't feel bad if that's you, because a lot of people do it and don't realize they're doing it. We come from, like I said, a society that we want to be accepted. We want to fit in. We want to be part of the number. We're supposed to do, you know, move as a collective, especially in work world or whatever you like to say. But by doing that, that gives power to someone else over you, and you will exhaust yourself, you know, in the process, looking outward instead of inward. You're going to exhaust yourself trying to fit in and trying to please somebody, and you're inside it's tugging you, it's pulling you. I know, I've been in there where I didn't understand why I was just depressed and wrestling with it, and I didn't feel like it, and I had no energy for it, and it made me angry because I was looking outward instead of inward. You know, I can adapt and develop, but when we're to a certain age, you know, you can't remake somebody. So take that very seriously, and don't be concerned about what other people say, because you know what? It doesn't matter. What do you say about you? Okay? All right, moving right along. I try to keep this under 15 minutes. You guys know that. Be responsible for your own happiness. The only person that can make you happy is you. Okay? Don't look to someone else to compare or to complete you or to make or break you. Love and trust who you are. Okay? Love and trust who you are, and let your faith anchor that. Go out there and be what it is that you want to be, and be responsible for your own happiness. You have to do that. And even if you say that you are and you really aren't, guess what? Your internal self is going to speak to you. It's going to manifest in your work, in your life, in the way you talk, in the way you feel, in the way you breathe. As much as you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. And that's true. So be responsible for your own happiness and your lifestyle. It will make a world of difference. Even when you're being radical, okay, and different. That's who you are. And that makes you happy. Hey, if you want to sit under the tree in your colorful dress, in your rainbow umbrella, and eat fruit and not do a thing for the whole afternoon, and that makes you feel good. Well, you could be doing this and you could be doing that with your day. You know, that's what you're supposed to be doing with your day. Oh my, you're just wasting your time. But that's who you are. You're an inventive person. You're a creative person. You're thinking, you're looking to the sun and the stars and what have you. I know that some people are like, oh my gosh, you know, that sounds like gibberish to you because you haven't opened yourself up to who and what you really are. You know what I mean? And so some people just happen to know that about themselves. You don't have to be like that. But a lot of people are. And they feel ashamed of that because others don't understand. Message. Okay. So don't compare yourself to others. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop doing that. We all have life situations, good and bad. And someone else's life might look really good to you. But guess what? The grass is not always greener on the other side. You'll find that some people have plastic. You know those plastic grass, the plastic grass? They have silicone grass. They don't even have grass. And it's not what you thought it was. Why you worried about what they got? You know, I wrote this down because this was a strong point to me. We all have gifts and many talents, and surround yourself with people that recognize that you are great and believe in yourself. And as I said again, your belief will just anchor in that. Just anchor in your belief. Stop being around folks, or if you can recognize it, folks that suck your energy. I always say energy pimp. Stop pimping my gifts. Okay, that you'll hear me say that a lot, and I made that up. Stop pimping your gifts, because some people that are not externally gifted, inclined, and what I mean by that, they don't have a gift of the arts. Everybody has a gift. Everyone has a gift. And once they know what it is and you find your tribe, you can really, now you're moving. Because it can't stop you. The universe works with you. God is giving you these gifts so that you can come out here and do what you're supposed to do. And we are fortunate enough to still be living on this side of the earth, that we can show who and what we really are. And that's why I'm on here right now with Get Your Healthy Life, because it's my job to help tell people about what I learned about myself or what I've studied to share with you to be a better version of yourself. Okay? So yeah, don't compare yourself to other people. Let them do that. Celebrate their gifts. You know what I mean? And celebrate your gifts. And if you have more than one gift, you do not have to stay in one lane. Don't let anyone tell you that. Don't let anyone tell you that because you didn't take a certain course in school that you're not good enough, that you're not able to do that you can't learn how to do that. If you've never been an actress, don't let somebody tell you you can't act. If you've never been a singer and you can sing, don't let nobody tell you you can't sing. If you've never been a producer, don't let nobody tell you can't be a producer. Whatever, you get what I'm saying? If you have a natural gift and a passion for something, never let someone tell you that that's not you. Now, let me say this. If you're doing something wrong, if it's something you just admire, it's not a gift. A gift you don't have to try. You might have to polish it and learn to do it correctly. But if you can get out there singing and you hit all bad notes, then you have no business singing. You can love it all you want, but you can't make a career out of it. A gift is someone that naturally can sing or has naturally been taught how or brought up. And once they've developed and their flower open, baby, they are touching lives, because that's what gifts are ultimately. You're here to touch lives, okay? But never let someone tell you that you can't. Feel me on that. I'm a living witness. Okay? Now stop thinking negative Please stop thinking negative. We believe in what we are, we truly believe what we tell ourselves, whether it's good or bad. So if you're always on a negative and you're always doubting yourself and you're letting other people tell you negative things about you, what you can't do, and that's just a natural way of conversation in this world, that's how you're going to operate. But you can counteract that. Start, when you start feeling yourself saying something about, excuse me, someone else, or saying something about yourself or doubting yourself, turn that around. Turn it around in a positive way, however you want to do it, and watch how things start to roll out for you, and actually things start, because there's power in the tongue and there's power in thought. And what happens is it starts to manifest. So if you're always saying negative, you're going to be trapping yourself. Don't trap yourself. Okay? So do that. Catch it and reverse it. Okay? Thanks for hanging on. We almost there. Be grateful. Be grateful of your blessings. When you see the blessings in your life and you can't notice or feel anything negative because you're seeing them, you're accounting for. The point of gratitude is the more we focus on our blessings, the more blessings we see. The more we count our blessings, the more blessings we see, because we're identifying. So you know what I mean? That's self-explanatory right there. Every day, just take a moment. Thank you, God. Thank you, Father. Thank you, universe. Whatever you believe in. Thank you for being, for living. There are people that are right now outside your home, in a box, on the sidewalk, with or without a blanket, with nothing to eat, nothing to drink. So, yes. Shalonda, you can hear that. You can hear that? I'm filming. I do have someone in the room, so excuse us about that. Okay. And last but not least, if you step out there, and I just came up with this when I was writing, if you step out there, there is a life jacket if you think that you're starting to drown. Step out there. It's okay if you step out there on faith, if you step out there on your dream, if you step out there on your business, if you step out there on anything that you want to do, if you want to move to another state. I've done it, not knowing anyone with my son. I've done a lot of step out there situations. When you trust God, you know what I'm saying? You've also seen things in your life that you have to be grateful that you're still alive. So when you step out there, just know it might be scary, it might be unknown, but there is a life jacket. There's a life jacket. The Lord God is our life jacket. Your peace of mind, your psyche is your life jacket. If you are being positive and going forward, your gifts, your divine purpose, your favor, because you are touching lives, it won't come back void. Know that somebody gonna swoop it into your life and sweep you up, and it's gonna be part of your tribe and take care of you. God is gonna just put somebody in your life or put you in another situation. Miracles happen every day, but because people stay in a box and they stay trapped, they're not aware of what is available to them. They're not open to be available, and you have to be open to receive any type of blessing in your life. And then sow seeds. Sow seeds, give them back. Share with a friend. Share with a loved one. I'm sharing with you. I'm sowing seed. I'm taking time out of my life, out of my finances, to make sure that I can properly have a production where I can talk to you, where I can entertain you with music, or entertain you with Get Your Healthy Life, or entertain you with turn up tips, or whatever else I got for you, because I got it for you, okay? But that's me operating in my gifts and sharing my gifts and paying it forward and not being afraid. And yes, I go through trials and tribulations, and I get angry and I fall off, and I have doubt and I have grief and everything. That's why I'm sharing this, because it's healing within myself, within healing and helping you. And mental health is Get Your Healthy Life just as well as eating. So if you're going to talk about you getting your healthy life this year, and you're going to be a new you, and you're going to take care of your body and this and that, take care of your mind, take care of your spirit, take care of your heart. Develop, recreate, and just be. Guys and girls, ladies and lads, kings and queens, it's your girl Diva Sawanya with Get Your Healthy Life. I love you. If nobody ever told you that they love you, tell yourself you love yourself 1, 2, 3 times a day. Get out there and get some good old-fashioned eco-therapy. You can wear a mask. Go outside. Get you some air. Breathe it in. Get you some sunshine. Drink some water. And I love you. Get your healthy life. And I will see you on Turn Up Tips on Friday and Get Your Healthy Life on Sundays. Love you. Bye. From Turn Up Tips last night. Guys and girls, ladies and lads, kings and queens, I just started crying after that show, after that segment. And let me tell you something. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because it's so real for an artist, for yourself. When you give yourself to something that you love to do, and it starts to become a success, after people hold you back and tell you what you cannot do, and it feels good, like I'm tired, I'm doing everything physically. Shalonda's helping me, don't get me wrong, but I have to physically do all of this, you know what I'm saying? And when it starts to come together, and you know, I'm keeping my time on the things that I'm doing, and all of this is self-taught, you know, as far as this production side. And I'm just so grateful, and I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and I just got so emotional. And I thank y'all that support me, because there's so many people that don't want to see you win. But when you start kicking down doors and things start to happen for you, and God takes control and says, yes, you are doing this, and yes, you can. You could be yourself, and you could shine your gifts, and it's okay. I just want to let you know, I just got overwhelmed with emotion and started crying. And I was just like, dang, but that lets me know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I am grateful, and I am thankful. And I just wanted y'all to know you can do anything you put your mind to. And that is so true. I love you guys. But I did need to share that with you because it touched me. Sharing it with you was easy and natural. And it touched me. And I'm not giving you anything but me. Real me. Not no fake, phony. I got characters. But that's part of me. And I'm doing it, and I'm not scared to do it. So be looking for so much more. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.